山の教霊院って賑やかだよな。でもみんなどこにいるんだろう。
旅人パイモン。
お、セノ？久しぶりだな。
ああ、スメールシティでお前らに会えるとはな。俺も嬉しい。今日はまた何しに？
ひひ、別に大した用事はないぞ。道を歩いてたらでっかいキノコがあって、それを見たら最近スメールのみんなに会ってないなーって思ってさ、それで会いに来たんだ。
そうか。こっちも先日みんなでご飯を食べていた時にお前らの話題になったんだ。また旅でいろいろ収穫があったんだろう。二人を見ればわかる。
ほんとか？
ああ。まさか。
言っちゃった。
昔のジョークをよく覚えていたな。
はいはい、500モラだぞ。持ってけ。
なんだ、賭けをして。
500モラも。
わかった。実は
俺、
いや、
なんか
なんだ。だがまあ、ついてきてくれ。
Do you see him? The old man
Oh, is he the one you wanted to...
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former...
Huh?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old...
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have? My goodness.
Wow!
I've told him about you before. That's right. A couple of days ago.
A threat letter?
Exactly.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, secondly... Wow, they sure didn't...
Clearly,
10 million more. I'm just a single retiree with nothing.
there were no witnesses. So currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler?
Paimon's rip...
All right, take a look. There.
Another thing is...
Possibly.
Most of the paper around here.
It's certainly not the same.
So wait, check this... A colored...
Well, it's like we're thinking.
I await your instruction. We can do this!
I'll lead the way. Want me to come along?
Time to go.
Arav. Ah, there he...
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the
As such, I'm in. Oh, one.
Oh, of course!
They do look like cuff. Also,
Ah, of course.
Understood.
You have my gratitude.
one last thing.
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. So, yeah. Really?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happened, and crucially,
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
found you. You wrote the threat letter. I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav.
I was...
You smiled when
smiling across...
There are coffee sticks closing off the exits to the cafe was a...
You can't pin this on...
Really? The innocent have... Your heart's rate. Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was...
You're telling me. 1 minute, look like...
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was
The culprit's name...
Huh?
16!
We checked his record.
But he looks so...
Yes.
Fool.
We questioned
Oh, just spit.
very well. Down on his luck,
Some old...
Is this going...
Oh, right, yeah.
Maybe it's more...
Araka mentioned Araka believes this.
Oh,
People make up rumors.
Arav.
I completely...
Oh, come on.
The academia will...
Who said I... You seem confused. Uraka is just all it costs me.
Please rest assured.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former
We looked into the fact.
Oh, what a... You don't have to see... We have to show them.
The relevant authority...
Oh,
Give or take.
very...
My apologies.
And is it...
Wait, you mean
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nef, though I must say.
Don't be outraged. Anyway, go on now. Not to brag, but it was students at the...
I was out in the fort. Most of what I...
Professors become...
Wow.
It's a pity college.
And then we'd have...
Really?
Oh, believe...
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take its ban.
Oh, don't...
I thought I heard some...
Oh, come...
I've been all right.
Have you eaten yet?
That's awfully kind. I just came to Lombard. So what's the occasion?
Sounds like things have really got...
I can't believe
Young people, but still,
Wow, yeah.
I will always...
if this were my...
Luckily.
Kame!
Come in. I'll have to get going.
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in...
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling.
Oh, chew taste.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk...
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I...
No problem at all.
I'll see you all later. I better...
Good night, Professor.
Hey, my time... Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children.
Take care, have a
Alright.
What do you mean,
Well, I was.
camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Paimon's in! Right?
Everyone, no need to bring any.
You got it! We'll be there!
Great.
Wherever in this world I roam.
Time to set off! Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others! We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game!
I'd say we're right up.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. You got it! Dinner's on us tonight! I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I get.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go! They think of everything!
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this
So?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought
A valuable suggestion.
all I wanted.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable.
So college shows the path of tactical. My dear friend, you know what I am. Excellent. But
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Firewood, spices. There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon...
Anyone would think.
Excellent.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always! Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Someone sure.
Wait, what? Hey, if it works for steak, maybe...
Medium well for.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
that was...
I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon.
Tonight, I show...
Good night.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Wait, you were actually being...
It's a very...
Paimon can't even...
Fair enough.
Yeah, Paimon, sure. We'll be fine. And even if...
But right now...
I think they should all. Traveler?
Look at this.
What the? What's this sword?
Evidently.
What? Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! I'll hate them.
Sorry to wake you up.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and...
Whoa, whoa, back up. Let's start from the. Huh? What? Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookie.
They are.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Sino's group was drinking last night.
Do tell.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. You know what it's about?
I heard some...
I wonder what Sir Nephis... Oh, Cyrus showed... give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you. Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spot. It bears a striking resemblance.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem.
After discussing it with each other, this was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably... Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Sino. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few...
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking...
Is everything okay? Give me a second.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? These days, you can find a Temple of Silence off... At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence... By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region.
So the Temple of Silence?
It's possible.
So, how do you know all this?
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah!
If you're asking me whether I...
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the student's only 16?
You said you ran into Sino.
Yep. He ran off as...
Given that Cyrus is involved, still...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, we should pay a...
Yes. As...
If this situation is connected to the real...
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Traveler, Paimon?
Sounds like a plan.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep... Here we are.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was here, he's probably...
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness.
We're looking for Sino. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. I told him the old fool left early. It must have alarmed.
Well, if Cyrus is...
Professor, did you hear that
Why, yes. I could tell after seeing the...
Huh?
As a former...
So Cyrus...
Oh, dear. Oh,
Thank you.
What does it say? My friends.
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Traveler, Paimon, let...
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
You're here? I thought you were going after...
We went to Cyrus's house.
He didn't say where he was
No, he left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little...
Yeah, and we're lucky we...
Meanwhile, Arav managed... The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man...
Apparently, the two met in the... Uraka was intrigued when he heard...
I see. So it could...
So, how do we find...
He doesn't know. He claimed...
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review this. Also, Nephis the true Temple of the Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the academia. Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardian at its roots. It was a legit...
The academia of the day knew that the...
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years.
So how did Cyrus become acquainted?
I'll bet that's the...
Whoever is behind...
He must have recognized...
Since the desert is...
I have to go after...
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler and Paimon. Several independent. I was going to suggest the academia has. I won't attempt to.
I understand where you're coming from.
Good point. Everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Sino back safely.
Need our help?
Really? Arav and I will. Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll be.
Well, if you're sure. Okay. But be careful.
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up with Sino before it's too late.
Knowing him, he's probably.
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Is that Dia?
You sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Sino.
If you're really going to go through with this, then at least take our advice. When you're packing for your trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after me? I thought I had a good lead on you.
Sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your own like this?
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone else if I can help it.
Takes a special kind of person to get Sino chasing them all the way out to Caravan Ribat. But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something? Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and Candace! So nice to see you. Actually, seeing all of our friends is the whole reason we're here.
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan Ribat on business. We ran into Sino as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies. That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Sino, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case, but let us know how we can support you. We're here to help however you need. The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find the person you seek.
No, it's not that simple. If I'm right, he'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Ribat, the chances are that his route took him past our village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to repay you.
Come on. No need to get all serious. Just buy a round of drinks next time we're all in the city or something.
That's a deal.
All right, so, you all set?
Yes, we'll handle it from here. Thank you again for your help. I don't take it for granted.
All right, then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
And don't think you'd be imposing. You can depend on us.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Go on.
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the...
Do you have any
Due to my... It's a good thing that I did not reckon...
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus...
I suspect so...
Well, speaking of...
or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or...
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guard...
Hello.
Mahamatra.
I'm looking for someone. Where was he going?
Let me think. Do you have a map?
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You've got a really good...
Ah, you're quite well. Best of luck.
Follow the wind.
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Do you think it's safe to ask them what they...
Should be. I'll go...
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Sino...
Given my background...
Ah, hello there.
Oh, a missing person, huh?
I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Yeah, sounds like...
He's looking behind.
Uh-oh.
Your friend over there stands up. Hey, aren't you...
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that...
It wouldn't be the
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing.
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
No need to hide it. I understand why you're...
I thought you were a group of merchants.
Your henchmen don't look like much.
Hey, hear that, guys? You're my henchmen now.
Suits me.
Just cut to the chase already.
Come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find your friend? A silver-haired, long...
So you know where he...
Just follow me.
Time to go.
And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's...
Please.
Ooh, something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden? King Deshret's technology?
Wait, so... Hold on, who are you guys?
Is this the Temple of Silence?
All good.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis. Ooh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is...
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your...
Me too. All right. You can wait here. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
So he's just gonna leave us here?
They can't have been at the oasis.
So this is the Temple of Silence after leaving the ring?
Hey, look! That guy's coming back!
Don't worry. Someone will come.
What's your name?
My name is Seth.
So we're free to explore by ourselves.
Yep. I mean, I'm not worried about you running off. Cyrus is here. And unless I've misunderstood, you're all quite anxious to see him again.
He's right. Well, if we've got some time, we might as well take a look around. I never imagined that.
That's King Deshret.
We should beware.
Hey, Seth!
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. Yes, that... He insisted that...
So you framed...
No. That's not entire... Of course.
Why did Cyrus...
You'll have to ask him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. What kind of question is that?
Right, but back...
I've lived in the desert...
Ugh, what?
Come on. We've only just met. Yes, that was... He insisted that...
So you framed...
No. That's not entirely... Of course.
Why did Cyrus...
You'll have to ask him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. And it was a... What kind of question is that?
Right, but back at the...
I've lived in the desert, my...
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
Come on. We've only just met. period. Grandfather, the person you wish to see...
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all. I am Ba Moon, the current leader of the Temple of Silence.
Professor!
Cyrus!
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my, Cyrus... Just leaves.
So that's what...
Some things in life catch up with you.
Sino didn't...
My secret. You're afraid. You recognize. You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you, Cyrus, are a... But then, we both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Hermanubis.
Does he mean...
The moon is right. They rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he... It was... The moon proposed... One other child was... For many years, the test subjects were the original as the second stage, but as I was deliberating, both Ba fragments suddenly became our two to preserve our... Ultimately, in recognition of your... I have always...
I see.
Look, in essence, I borrowed your... But you cannot lift a... I'm sure you don't remember anymore. You and he... As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is... That power is not yours to... You are wrong. Sino!
So those are your terms?
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying...
Divine power... He is no longer a small child.
Both my heart and...
Don't listen!
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Say that Sino refuses to return his power. You're trying to gauge where we stand while
Wait. Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
Moon, you...
Take our leader back to his room.
Sethos, you must...
Grandfather, I know what you wish to say. Leave this in my hands. I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase. Had Cyrus not still, I'm not like, but I see things a little differently. I don't believe, so I'm not going to
and things will...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
All you and Bomb ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the Professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
I won't forsake my Professor.
That works. Oh, my grandfather...
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to think this...
Alright, what...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes...
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he would almost certainly never return. He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
I agree. My master Nephis says the same thing. Once Cyrus makes up his mind about something, he won't listen to reason.
So that's one thing. A few other things. You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of my own memories. I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way!
No. I have no intention of returning it. I need this power to protect, so I will challenge them.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them. I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can. In terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
Great.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a look at your grandfather?
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctors here. I doubt you'll be able to tell us anything we don't already know.
Only one way to find out.
Follow me. Keep your voices down. We don't want to...
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and he appears to have... Regretfully,
Yeah.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of... So tell me...
yeah, there's no...
You know?
Right, and you
You're right. I accept. Legend has it that when that group of...
Sounds very fitting.
As a fellow vessel of Herm...
3 against 3.
However, letting Cyrus lead...
None needed. If I win, the Temple of Silence must... If you win.
It's a deal.
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was.
You have to win.
Yeah, that's right!
Yeah. When you...
Exactly!
The Traveler and I...
And neither. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of reasons. But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on. And
A blade embraces its...
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels. This is our most representing...
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the academia...
Ready. We will...
Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor...
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. She's very strong.
Okay, then...
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with her or Paimon will make you regret it!
Little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Hey!
A swift end to the first bout. And when you're both ready...
Let's begin.
Watch out!
Go, Kunai, go!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Thus ends the...
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the final stage. When you're both ready...
And for many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnestly now. I will
I am Sino. And you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel.
Everyone. My grandfather has... But our faith has... Times have changed. Then I thought of you. Each I once thought...
I am more than just a...
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more than... Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos.
I know.
I guess you were prepared?
Yeah. He's at least
What's next?
per my grand.
But I did foresee this possible. Sethos. Were it not for this duel, I do.
Still.
Well, Sethos.
But
No, that's a much bigger deal.
I will try.
Actually, that way, had you won, and were I to win, he knew that his plan meant that.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivia. You're absolutely right. Thank you for everything. The Temple of Silence has a but you must be. By the way, Tainari. The story goes that King Desh, he went on to fight many the Tainarians who, in all likelihood.
How fascinating.
I like this.
By the
Yes.
If it's true,
Someone's got to I will make a detailed report on. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend if we're going to work together.
I will. All right. Well.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime. Barbara, go!
Time to go.
What were you thinking gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on—
Oh, please,
What do you mean, what other choice? A one-man suicide mission, That's the—
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
What?
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give...
Professor. Wow. I haven't seen... The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation. We can go for dinner afterward.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Paimon's coming too! Let's...
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me?
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be so when you run into problems, you really ought to ask for help, you know?
Now would not be a good time.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff.
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. Say, Madame Farazan, I can see you're pretty upset. Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the offers...
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farazan acting...
Kale! Cup.
Huh? What? Oh, right! What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup. Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tainari and I used...
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm. 2 people left.
Wind Strider.
Am I hallucinating? Or do I...
We're just reorganizing all the books.
There's no rush.
No, my sincere thanks to...
Yes, with your help.
I see.
And it sounds like they managed to...
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important now as a token of my appreciation.
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
And then, the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight, too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts.
Whoa, part of me wish...
A truly edifying account of the...
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this.
Then
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him.
Of course. I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk.
Yeah! Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem! Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that one for later, Pi.
I think that'll do me.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana?
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kali's come a long way. She's much more confident at...
Everyone's a work in progress. You never...
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done.
Do you 3 have anything planned for the rest of the day? If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret for now.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's curious.
Time to go.
Been a while since I last made my way up here. Need any help?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so high up, we can see...
Traveler. Turn around. This is my secret base. When I was a student, back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Zethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was my experience.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way. Of course.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my...
Those were good...
You know, Paimon really...
Then make it... it's... You guys carry...
Okay.
Huh? Hey, you're not supposed to jump down! Be careful!
Oh, my days.
Professor, what are you...
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I've...
Some old fuck...
Can you believe it? This notebook... I was at the Academia earlier today. Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this...
You look quite young yourself and... Ah, it's this one. I remember...
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheeky girl.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like... hey, at moments like this, I hardly... I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so...
Don't be...
Is that... Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Oh, it was You've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answered.
Good thinking. Take your own advice, Nick. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa,
look how cute you were when you were...
Yeah, and look how serious...
Oh, I can't compete with you any...
Don't say that.
That... Hey.
I'd like that.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got...
Or you could find a real...